When drifters decided to launch their Wild Coast mountain bike trail, they invited a group of mountain bikers to Ponderland in the Eastern Cape for the inaugural ride. This part of the country has to be one of the world's best hiking and cycling areas, boasting more than 150 kilometers of undeveloped, pristine coastline with endless beaches, the warm Indian Ocean, unpolluted estuaries, rolling hills dotted with traditional Xhosa villages, shipwrecks, whales, sardines and dolphins in season, and much, much more. The plan was to ride from Msikaba to Port St. John's, with overnight stops at the drifters' camps along the coast, at Lupatana, Kotweni, Manteku and Ntafuf, finishing at the Outspan Inn in Port St. John's. Our first night was at Msikaba. The camp here, like the others, is stunning. Hidden away in dense forest, it offers very comfortable accommodation in twin-bedded rooms with bathrooms en suite, a stone's throw away from the awesome beach. This stretch of coast is not called the Wild Coast for nothing. This is Africa at its most basic, stunning best. To ride here, you're going to need a fair level of technical skill, reasonable fitness, and most important, a sense of adventure. The Wild Coast offers a variety of riding like nowhere else. There's an abundance of long, smooth, good conditioned dirt roads to make for really easy riding. But be assured, you'll find many, many gnarly, rutted jeep and cattle tracks that will really test your bike handling skills. If you ride at low tide, most of the beaches will be nice and hard, making riding an absolute pleasure. But at high tide, I'm afraid you're going to have to walk. You're also going to find some really steep hills, with gradients often more than 20%. You will ride up some, and you'll walk up some. And you'll blow your mind screaming down some. Rolling hills and single track that seem to go on forever will remind you again and again just why you ride a mountain bike. Riding the contours along steep slopes will get the adrenaline pumping, as will riding down steep grassy hills that will see your chamois getting intimately close to your rear tire. But most of all, the stunning scenery will leave you as breathless as will the long hills. And at the end of each day, you'll sit around with your friends and discuss the adventure of the day, impatiently waiting for the next day so that the fun can start all over again. I asked a few of the riders, what was the most memorable part of the ride?
To me, it was the crossing today we made down that rock into the sea and back on the beach. That was fantastic. That was great.
Seeing people fall, seeing people lose all their pretenses and so on, people being flat on the earth and enjoying just good fun like young boys.
For me, must have been the excitement and adrenaline rush of seeing 15 cyclists carrying their bikes on the sheer cliff, falling into the water. That was something unbelievable. That was scary, but we all came out safe and sound. And yeah, what a great trip! Beautiful.
I think the camaraderie that we have developed over the past couple of days, going through the hardships, there's been days where we've walked, battled through thick grass and bush and things like that, and we've all come out at the end of that with always, I never heard one person complaining, but always with a smile. And that to me was fantastic.
Awesome downhills and uphills. Good shit. Not for sissies. But highly recommended.
Dit was lekker. Hey. Hoe was dit geweest? Dit was nou mooi. Well, you know, that is... Hoe kan jy vir 'n ander dit oor vertel? You can't.
Jy fucking gaan nie.
It's like Donnie's got that word about mind candy.
Ja.
Candy for the mind.
Ag, dit's so.